Right, here we go. We are in the car.
What is it?
An iconic
Hyundai.
I
believe.
Ioniq 5. There we go. Ioniq 5. Do you like them?
Yeah, I think they're great. These, the EV6. I mean, whatever. Yeah, I'll say whatever.
Say whatever you need to say to get you a brand deal, right?
Yeah, if there's an invoice, I'll say it's good. When it comes to electric cars, whatever's paying me is the best one to have.
But anyway, what we wanted to do is Tom, TGE is here.
Hello.
And James is in the back. And we thought we'd get us back together and do a bit of a video.
The band is back together. We fell out, didn't we? How many times did we told everyone we'd fallen out when we actually didn't?
We've done it a million. I'll probably do that again.
Yeah.
My fallout with Tom and TG and JE.
Yeah.
My fallout with.
Yeah.
Makes it look like we've fallen out.
Why we fell out?
Yeah, why?
Yeah,
the real
why?
reason. Anyway,
Revealed.
we haven't fallen out fundamentally, but what's been going on? It's more of a catch-up actually. What the hell's been going on and everything else?
It's been a long time since we've been together.
I think it's fair to say all three of us have kind of, well, me and you, because we do YouTube like kind of endlessly. I think it's fair to say we've transitioned more into trying to build businesses and try and sort of build some real earnings and some real value and some longevity and some actual wealth.
Yeah.
As opposed to just punting videos. We've done enough of that, and I think it's now time to make serious money.
Yeah.
And have something that we can, do that next stage of our life, potentially kids, marriage, blah blah, all that nonsense. But alongside that,
Is that what you're thinking?
no, but eventually, we'll both ruin our lives and go for it.
Yeah.
At some point.
Yeah.
And I don't really want to be like, no, shut up, Larry. I can't talk to you. I've got to go film a bit.
Larry.
Go film a bit of clickbait.
Yeah.
I want to have stuff now that I can start coming off the gas and stop posting endlessly and have some businesses then that in the next 2 to 5 years start selling out those companies and be retired by the time I have kids.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do, and I know that's basically what you're sort of doing exactly the same.
Yeah, from my side, I just wanted to get something which sets me up for the future.
Yeah.
And again, what we said on your video earlier, just not getting to 50 years old and thinking exactly the same thing.
Future-proofing, I think, is the easiest way to put it.
Future-proofing. And what I've realised over the past sort of 10 years or so, we can make money, but getting rich is hard. And there's actually I found out there's a massive difference. I thought, making money is getting rich, but actually, the kind of sums you can make out of YouTube and we're making, don't get me wrong, we've done all right out of it, but I think we're still going to be on the hamster wheel forever. But I think once you've got 1 or 2 big businesses there, churns away, and you start selling out of sort of 7-8 figures,
then you're making serious money.
Yeah, and you got property behind you. You're in that space now where if you had that big lump, down the line, if you sold out of your business or whatever it was, you could just scamper off into the distance and sort of just enjoy having a nice life without having to flog everything.
So that's basically what's been going on. You've been doing your thing, right? And James, you've been doing your stuff,
I've just been
right?
flat out, and like you boys said, I've done a bit of future-proofing stuff with the property and keeping all my other wheels spinning as well. And it is time-consuming, and I think fundamentally the right reason why we haven't done a video is everyone's life's pulling in slightly different directions. We've all got the same game plan, but the way in which Tom does it, or you do it, and I do it, is in different locations. And so to get us all three together when we're all 100 miles an hour in different places is quite hard. But I think getting back and doing more of this type of content is wicked, because the three of us it's a good video. It's a good video to have the three of us together.
And it's good to do content still. We're not going anywhere.
No, we're not dropping it. But just I've been a bit quiet. I think I only did 3 videos last month.
Yeah.
I had a bit of a quiet one. I had Car Vertical on the phone to me saying, "Are you dead?" I said, "No chaps, I'll be back."
I'll be back. If there's an advert there, you'll be back.
We got first driving the GT3 though.
Well, first driving the GT3, we've got a car theft special. Yeah. I've driven a 993 Turbo S. Turbo S? I can't remember. That's good one, Tom. Loads of stuff's going on, and I'm teeing up a massive purchase on a car. So I am going to do another big buy on a car that is going to be a 7-figure car, problem.
So, really?
Yeah.
So that takes you to my next question. Are you boys buying cars?
Not like I used to. The money is... Don't get me wrong, like I love cars, but I was always doing it with, engagement in mind, build the platforms, build the audience, get in, get out.
Yeah.
Don't lose money on the cars. Try and make a turn on each one. If not, just sort of hold have some quick flips and then some long-term holds, which I've done, and I've still got my long-term holds. But in terms of the quick flips, they're not there anymore. That's why I haven't been buying them.
There's no, in the car market, there's not really anything which you can just buy and then flip and...
Like 992 GT3 RS maybe, get in and get out.
Yeah. A lot of the stuff that was going overs is like, that was just a happy period where it just isn't that case anymore.
But that's sort of 50 grand now on those 992 RSs. Is that worth blacklisting yourself over? Probably, to be honest.
Yeah, it probably is.
Still do it, but
yeah.
Yeah, so it's an interesting time. But I kind of feel like I've got the cars that I love. I've got the cars that I want. There isn't anything else out there really calling me apart from this one particular car, which could be the best thing I've ever done, akin to the Corolla GT, or it could just be an absolute misfire.
Really?
Yeah. I'm a bit stressed about it, hence I haven't rushed, but I found the car and I'm circling it. But
I actually don't even know what it is myself, so
you will do when I tell you. And I haven't mentioned it on the channel before because I don't like telling people what I'm going to do before I do it.
Yeah,
I like to make sure I'm in, my bag secured, and then I go to the moon with it, and everyone jumps in afterwards.
And they're all in.
And they go to the moon
like,
as well.
Like the Corolla GT.
Yeah.
It's like, that was nuts.
But I told everyone when I bought it, if you're in a position where you can finance it with Charles and Dean, you should. And anyone that listened would have been, there'd be at least 500 to 800 up.
Yeah, you're 500 grand up, easy.
I'm a mil up.
Are you?
Well, yeah. Is that all right?
Yeah, it's fine.
I've just lost my speech because I remember you distinctly saying at the time, "Yep, it's going to happen."
I know. We were both on there. James,
we didn't doubt it. So
I had lots of wealthy friends at the time. They're, "Oh, Tom, what should I buy and make money on a car?" And I said, "Buy a Corolla GT. Just buy one. You know, even if you're in at 6, 7, 800 grand,
just get in."
You know, your clean ones are like 1.6 now, 1.7 maybe if you're in a fancy colour in the UK. Even a ratty one now, 1.1.
For a bad one.
1.5, yeah, for a ratty one that's been potentially around a tree sideways. So, you know, back when I bought, a ratty one was 450.
Mental. James, what are you buying?
At the moment, I'm holding fire. Done a motorbike recently, got a new Ducati, really enjoying two wheels. Jumped on a new road bike as well, which will be coming out soon.
Yeah.
Maybe not as interesting for a lot of people watching this, but I'm really enjoying two wheels, and I'm really enjoying the two cars that I've got as well.
Yeah.
So like a bit like Tom, nothing's pulling me in. I like the look of a 296 GTB, and I hear nothing but good things about them.
They're chaos.
But
they're unbelievable.
They're supposed to be sick, but I don't think now's the right time to buy one. I think having this conversation next summer would be when it would be a safe.
And also with the business hat on, obviously what we do, it's a business. It doesn't look like a business, but that's literally part of the trick. Like it's not supposed to look like a business. It's supposed to look like we're just on a jolly.
I'm just turning around. Sorry.
That's all right. This is a lovely venue.
It's called the Pump.
Would it churn?
I just fancy going back to getting just a rapid, fun, easy-going hot hatch that's quick.
They do well.
Yeah.
Just something as a great like run around, something you can just jump in, press and go, less stress. And I remember we all had those Mark 7.5 GTIs. I love that car.
Yeah, we had that GTI.
So something similar to a Golf GTI, Golf R, RS3, even S3, map it, whatever. Had that TTS mapped. I loved it. So something maybe just a little bit more rudimentary.
People are still watching that TTS video. I still get abuse.
And the Golf video.
Yeah, the Golf GTI was probably one of the most popular cars on my channel.
And one of my most popular cars to own.
Yeah,
I think that's just sparked my mind. I would like to get something that's just a cool, hassle-free, fun, good car. That is just, it's in a different spectrum, 100%.
What do we think of the Revelto?
Just not looking supercars in the same way anymore.
It just doesn't really do a lot for me.
It doesn't do a huge amount for me.
It's so chavvy.
I'd rather just get
Can I say that?
a Hurricane Evo that we had.
Yeah, they were good.
Brilliant.
Yeah, but no one cared. Remember when we got them? Online, it was death. No one really cared. They're like, yeah, it's a Hurricane, we've seen one. You're like, yeah, but it's an Evo, look at the screen. No one cared.
Yeah.
It was chaos though.
Enjoy slightly better, no one cares.
Did you make money on yours?
Yeah, of course I did. I tried to on everything.
I actually made money. I made money on mine.
Yeah, because we kind of...
Aren't they like 160 now or something? 170?
You see, I only paid 180 for mine, so I'd still be alright.
That's mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
James, what else have you got planned? In terms of, what's your plans for what you got coming up? Not just car-wise.
Oh, you mean life?
Life in general. Are you buying any more properties? Are you buying...
I'm holding fire with
We're going to do some Airbnbs.
That's good business.
I'm forcing you into it because I've got the...
You got the knack. You got the know-how.
I know what I'm doing now. I'm churning.
Is it... so, humble as well.
What?
Is it churning? Your Airbnb?
Yeah, everything's fine, mate.
Yeah, it does well.
Yeah, I'm not buying cars because I run out of money. I'm just.
No, but does it do like Airbnb? Like, is it
Yeah, it's
good business?
good.
Yeah, the major money is if you manage it yourself.
Right.
But if you don't, then you obviously make less money. But whatever. Yeah, it churns. If you know what you're doing, where you're buying, and the sort of property to get, and you do your research. I've got the knack now. I know what to buy. I'll just need to buy a few.
You should listen to me though. You have sent me some
Yeah, you get on with it. I'm telling you.
I want to do it in Portugal, but you said it's probably not the best move.
I don't know anything about the market.
Yeah, it's a harder market.
Yeah.
It's an unknown.
Just knowing the kind of the occasional grief that I get with some of my rentals, and like ceiling's falling in, or the curtain rail's broken, or that kind of rubbish. You don't want that of. You what?
Yeah, you don't need that.
You don't know that in Portuguese.
Hamburguesa.
Yeah.
Some hamburguesa on the phone to you.
But the Algarve Airbnb could potentially be an investment. That's potentially what I'm looking at that as an
Very
investment.
seasonal, Archie, and Portuguese contractors. It's all quite stressful. I'd worry about it.
Would you?
I would, but then I don't know the market. I haven't researched it, so I can't.
But then you can get £500 a night.
You can in peak season, but then how long is peak season and blah blah blah. And then don't forget, if you're reliant on sort of 3 months a year and some idiot leaves your tap on or whatever and the ceiling falls through like I've just had, and then your place is out of action.
You've got a void period, you're done.
You got a void period of 3 months. But
Do that. James, you got 5 properties.
Yeah.
oh, it's a GT4! Oh!
You got 5, you've got 4.
Mm-hmm.
You got 4 or 5?
4.
4.
5.
5? 4, 5? So James would be your 6th.
Yes.
Do that. Get me in on this.
We've been trying to, mate.
Tried, mate.
We've got you in your first one. And that was
You
a
keep
hard
going
one.
on about Portugal.
Yeah, I know, but I like the idea of
I know it's sunny, we get it, it's nice, but it doesn't have to be glamorous, just whatever churns.
I know, but it would be nice to use.
Just treat it like a dash cam advert, just churn it.
Yeah.
Just grin and bank it.
The only thing I would say about the Portugal thing as well, you're in that horrible position of choosing to go and enjoy the place yourself or losing profit, and I don't like that.
Oh, I see what you mean.
You've got to make a choice. Do you make money or do you enjoy your life? You can't do both in it. That's the problem. Because you'd want to go in nice weather, obviously peak season, and then you'd be like, oh, it's costing me 500 quid a night to stay here. I'm back from the hotel.
Tricky.
All
Rock and a hard place, that one.
I'll be back for more.
Okay.
Anyway, good to catch up.
Thanks
more
so
soon.
much. It's been a great video.
Yeah, it's a good video. More soon.
A lot more soon.
We'll link up, we'll do more. Right, thanks for watching. See you for the next one. Bye.